Your Country 1039 KGRT. Kane Brown with his brand new one, Like I Love Country Music. And did you get all the references in there? I think I got most of them. I'd have to listen to it a couple more times to get them all. Gino Aragon here with you in the Charlie Clark Studios. And of course, tonight over at the Blue Moon, it's going to be a great show. Creed Fisher is going to be performing. Of course, we had the chance to talk to him yesterday. And I think I got a couple more pairs of tickets or a couple more opportunities for you to check out that show. But we'll be talking about that a little bit later on. Right now, of course, well, we got to get this done.
Time now for the question of the day, brought to you by Painted Skies Dental Center, online at paintedskiesdental.com.
That's right. It is time for our question of the day. And our question of the day basically starts off with this. Of course, big movie opening up this weekend with Maverick, you know, the new Top Gun movie. In fact, it opened up yesterday, so maybe some people have already seen it. But recently, David Spade was interviewing Tina Fey. And he asked her, what movie has everyone else seen but you? And she said, Top Gun. So believe it or not, there are people out there that have not seen some of those big movies that everybody talks about. So that is basically our question of the day, a little bit movie related there. What movie has everybody else seen but you haven't? And I can tell you this right now. So far, I've talked to some people that haven't seen Star Wars. You know, they haven't seen Top Gun. There are some people out there that have never seen, you know, Never Ending Story. But I digress. My question for the day for you, what movie has everybody else seen but you haven't? You know, there's got to be a few of them out there for sure. Go ahead and let me know. Of course, you can give me a call on the Zia Comics hotline or send that text message to the Zia Comics text line. Same number for both, 575-523-KGRT. And of course, our comments are up and going on our socials, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter as well. So our question of the day, what movie has everybody else seen but you haven't? Go ahead and let me know what that is. That is our question of the day. Of course, brought to you by Painted Skies Dental Center, located at 3045 East University Avenue. Just making sure all the buttons again. All right. We are good. We are exclusively up on our socials right now on social media. And yeah, I'm looking for that answer for that question of the day. What movie have everybody else seen and you haven't? Because we've been discussing a lot of movies this weekend. Of course, Maverick is out right now, and I think a lot of people are getting ready to go ahead and see that one. I know there's a lot of people that have never even seen a Marvel movie as well. But my question of the day for you, what movie has everybody else seen but you haven't? I think we've already got a few answers here. Nope, that was a request. And yeah, I'll get that on for you as soon as I can. But question of the day, what movie has everyone else seen but you haven't? Okay. So while we're waiting for a few more of our answers to go ahead and come on in, let's take a look at what's going on around the world. NBC says 39 million Americans are expected to travel during Memorial Day weekend. You know why? Because despite the gas prices, that is just what we do, and we're going to get it done. Also see that News and Observer says some Taco Bell restaurants are allegedly running out of their Mexican pizzas. So many people are so happy that it's back that there's a little bit of a run on those. I wouldn't be surprised, you know, supply chain issues and everything else in there as well. But yeah, that would be pretty cool. Let's see. Just got a text message in and said, unfortunately, they haven't been able to sit. Okay, not a movie, but it was a TV series. He had not seen any Breaking Bad or Game of Thrones. Of course, they've been told they're missing out. And I agree, Game of Thrones is pretty good up until that last season, personal opinion. And Breaking Bad, you know what? I'm actually right there with you. I have not seen an episode of Breaking Bad at all. And I know there's a lot of people that just absolutely love that one. Let's see, going on as well. Oh, I don't know if you heard about this. General Mills is selling Hamburger Helper. Yeah, of course, they've been selling it for a while. But no, they're actually selling Hamburger Helper to Eagle Family Foods for $610 million. And that is the brands along with Hamburger Helper, Tuna Helper, Suddenly Salad Helper, and Chicken Helper as well. So hopefully they can keep some of those flavors in there, maybe improve. I don't know. I'm a big fan of Hamburger Helper. There's a few of them in there that I really love. Also see that Gucci is selling a $950 Oura ring. Now, if you haven't heard about those are pretty cool rings that will track a person's sleep and daily fitness activities, kind of like your smartwatches, though, except it's a ring. but you get the Gucci logo on it, and therefore it's $950. That is amazing. Also see that Jodie Foster is going to be starring in the next installment of True Detective. She will also produce the series for HBO, and that is always a good thing. Jodie does some awesome work there. And I think if you didn't hear, apparently Los Angeles got rocked by an earthquake yesterday that measured 4.3 on the Richter scale. People were woken up at 2 a.m. and apparently the earthquake occurred northeast of the city of Bakersfield, I think, just east of Bakersfield, actually. No injuries were reported, and that is a good thing. So once again, I am looking for the answer to our question of the day. What movie has everyone else seen that you haven't? I know for a lot of our younger listeners, there's probably quite a few, but even some of the more recent movies that have been out right there's a lot of people that have never seen, say, a Liam Neeson Taken movie, or a lot of people that have not even watched a Mission Impossible movie from Tom Cruise, even though it makes a lot of movie. And like I said, there's a lot of people that haven't ever even watched a Marvel movie. And as I'm talking movies with people, I'm finding out these movies that nobody has ever seen. Of course, when we're talking classic movies from the 80s, as we often do, there's always a lot of younger kids that have not seen some of the coolest movies that are out there for sure. Some people, actually, I was just talking to someone that has never seen Goonies, and they were about my age. That just blew my mind. In fact, I could tell you who it is, but I'm not gonna, because you'll probably, I don't want to call them out on that. But yeah, they have never seen Goonies. And I'm going like, you just got to see some of these classic movies. So I don't know. Maybe it's something that we can get a list together for everybody. But yeah, question of the day: what movie has everybody else seen, but you're just like, nah, not interested? You just haven't seen it, haven't had the will to. Go ahead and let us know, of course. So you can always send that text message to the Zia Comics text line. You can leave a comment on all of our socials: Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And of course, you can always call me, and we can find out as well. 575-523-KGRT. Our question of the day: what movie has everybody else seen? We'll even extend that to TV series, but you just not bothered to see it.